Campbell gave us all that we wanted and then some. They're terrifically coached, well coached, scrappy. Their pitchers did a great job against our hitters. I think the best decision I made all week was to give Jordan Montgomery the ball, because I don't know if we win that game tonight if Jordan's not out there, because there was tense moments. There's a lot of anxiety out there when we weren't quite as loose as we normally are, and to have a cool customer that's been in those situations before, his first postseason as far as NCAA tournament appearances, and he knows what pitching on a big stage and in a big game and the postseason game's all about, and he was terrific. And Joel came in and got those last 3 outs for us to get us a win. It was very hard fought, could have gone either way. We're very, very lucky and fortunate, and that was a big 2-out hit by Marcus Mooney there in the 8th, especially with what all transpired there in the 9th. It's a big hit by him there. So all in all, we know the good NCAA tournament opening win for us, and we'll try to get off our feet, rest, and get ready to play a really good Maryland team tomorrow.
Student athlete questions?
Ron? Yeah, Jordan, you had a bit of a tough outing, a week ago in Alabama, but you bounced back. And what was kind of different tonight to be so effective?
9 days of rest definitely helps. Going off a short rest, it's not an excuse, but definitely felt a lot better today. And pitching at home, of course, is always a plus. But I don't know, Hoover must be cursed for us or something. So we just try and win at home every time we can.
Ryan, and then you.
Our coach said that your changeup seemed to be what really helped them off guard. Do you think you had that going tonight? That was what you think was working the best?
Definitely when I have my changeup, my outing, I'm able to go deep in the game just because it makes my fastball more efficient, and I can just throw it in. And I can kind of catch them guessing every now and then. So when they're looking change up, I can jam them on the hands, or even if they're still looking change up, they can still ground out or something.
Neil, and then Ryan.
Kyle, how much of a comfort level do you guys just have here at home, and especially in the postseason where you don't lose, and getting those 3 runs early to kind of get the crowd behind you there? How big was that, and what do you think it meant through the game?
Getting those 3 runs in the first was a big thing. We had base loaded, no outs, and came out, just tried to put the ball in play. And the crowd here helps us out so much. Our fans get into it when the playoffs comes around, and I think that factor really plays into it.
Ryan, and then Joe.
Jordan, what is it about the postseason that just kind of seems to take you to another level?
Most postseasons, I just want to win for the team, try and get us as far in. Last year I pitched an elimination game, and I just want to try and get the seniors or anybody. I'd never want to be the guy to end our season. So there's that. And then definitely this year with the current events, I'm just trying to go out there and throw, and trying to we're all thinking about Kurt Britt right now, so we're playing for him definitely, and trying to win for him and let him know we love him, and we got his back no matter what.
Joe?
For Kyle and Marcus, Coach said you guys came out tonight, and you, here in the back, you guys weren't really as loose as you normally were, or Coach expected you to be today. Can you just talk about Jordan's performance and maybe helping, ease the tension a little bit and the anxieties you guys maybe had in the early go?
Well, every time Jordan steps on the mound, we always get a little comfortable because we know he's going to throw a great game no matter what. Again, going back to that first inning, scoring 3 runs really set a tone and got us in a comfort level.
Marcus, talk about that a bit in the 8th inning, what you were trying to do when you came up to the plate.
Well, after my base running blunder there in the earlier innings that took us out of the inning, I really just wanted to help my team score some more runs or do anything to help my team after that mistake. And Coach Busher told me to look for a slider away and shoot it into right, and he threw it there, so I just put a good piece on it.
Student athlete questions? Rickson?
For Kyle and Marcus, you guys came out and had the big first inning, and then things kind of settled down for you offensively. Do you attribute that just to kind of being jacked up for the game, or was Bowers doing something differently as the game went on?
Yeah, throughout the game, his pitches were moving more and more. Every pitcher they brought in, they all had their pitches working for them, and they were shutting us down for a little bit. And we just had to change our approach and start putting the ball in play, opposite field, and whatever.
For both Kyle and Marcus, at least nominally, maybe for the first time in several weeks, you had everybody pretty much available. What did it mean as far as for the lineup to have the guys that maybe y'all expected at the beginning of the year to be doing a bunch of stuff for y'all back in the lineup?
It helps having everybody back in the lineup. Even when we didn't, we still played as a team and we worked hard. Having Connor back in there adds a big, what's the word? Yeah, he boost. Yeah, there you go. Adds a big boost. I mean, I'm okay. I'm done. We're kind of lost.
Flustered?
Lost my train of thought.
When we're at full strength, everybody feels better. Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah, I mean, after our performance in Hoover, we just played with our hair down a little bit and played with some fire.
That's a good answer. That was a great one right there.
And Marcus, this was your first postseason game here, so I mean, what was your sense of the atmosphere? Did you get a feeling that there was maybe a little more energy in the crowd, or no? Or
yeah, it was very exciting. I came down to the field thinking it was opening day all over again, and I guess that helped a lot, especially with our fans getting all pumped up.
Jordan, you're unbeaten in postseason play, and you seem to be at your best in the big games. What was your mindset coming into tonight, and also what do you feel like you can build on moving forward as you guys get more important games moving forward?
My mindset going into postseason games, regular season games, just any game I can is just win, compete, win, battle. I kind of take every at bat. Every battle or every batter trying to be better than me, so I try and be better than him every time. So there's that, and then trying to get better. I was behind in the count a little bit. That home run, I kind of piped a fastball, and he put his good swing on it. So if I stay ahead in the count, I'll probably maybe do a little better.
Jordan, you just kind of answered it a little bit there, but just after the home run, it seems like you really just shook that off, no problem. Seemed like you were just in a really good rhythm there.
That 3-run lead we had definitely helped. It was just one run, and I knew if I kept hitting my spots and throwing it to Gary's mitt, then we would be fine, and I'll just keep getting out. So.
Yeah, Chad, maybe the thing about Jordan Montgomery, you've seen him and put up this stat line before, but the way that he responded to the home run and bouncing back, 10 straight retired batters, just the resolve that he had tonight.
Well, when you start postseason play in the NCAA tournament, as you can tell from the crowd, from the energy, it's a different feel. And it's a different energy. It's a different – I say it all the time, but the anxiety level is a little higher, and the reason why we feel so comfortable with him is Jordan is not fazed by too much. He whether we're pitching home, away, postseason, he's been a good pitcher here for 3 years. He's been exceptional in the postseason, but he's been pretty darn good in the regular season too. And in a tight moment, in a tight game, when I know there might be some tension, we feel very, very comfortable giving the ball to Jordan Montgomery, and he was outstanding tonight.
You've been here now through all 17 of these wins in a postseason at this stadium. How much, even in a tight game, when do you feel like, okay, going to find a way to win this one, even if it's as close? You always got the last at bat.
Honestly, we don't think about the last 17 or 8. I couldn't even tell you how many it was. We're just trying to win that game. A lot of our players are in that dugout. They weren't part of the streak. These group of guys want to win the next game, and it's unfair for them to have to carry a burden of a streak. That's not their responsibility, because this is baseball. We're going to lose a game. This streak ain't going to last forever. We're going to have to find a way. Might be tomorrow night. We're going to have to play out of the loser's bracket at some point in Carolina Stadium. It's going to happen. But we win a lot more at home than we do on the road. I mean, it's hard to play on the road in this league, but we've won some games here that were in the balance, that were tough games, and our crowd gets into it. And yeah, I mean, anytime you're in a place that you found your way to win a lot of games, obviously your confidence level psychologically you're always in a good place, and I think that's what Carolina Stadium creates for our players.
Chad, you said yesterday that Jordan has a tendency to calm troubled waters. Talk about the few times tonight when he did run into trouble, how he was able to work out of that.
That's just what he does. I mean, Campbell they were battling him every pitch, and they got some runners on in there early in the game, and he made some big pitches when he has to. He's good when nobody's on base, but when people getting runners in scoring position, when he's on and he bows his neck, he's special. And he made some big time pitches tonight when we needed him to keep him off the scoreboard. And yeah, he's better in the bigger moments. And then I thought there in the 5th, 6th, and 7th inning he was exceptional. His velocity was up, like almost he got loose in the middle of the game. That's what it looked like to me. His fastball was popping the mid a little bit more, had more life on his pitches. Not that he didn't early, but he started feeling it a little bit, and that was pretty neat to see. Kids worked awfully hard to be able to pitch into the 9th inning. He didn't come into Carolina in the best shape in the world. Boy, he's worked his tail off to be able to pitch into the 9th inning. The kid's a horse.
Ron and then Joe.
Any thoughts letting him finish the game, or did you want to get Seddon a little bit of work there?
Well, I didn't put Seddon in to get work. I put Seddon in to win the game. Jordan was at 116, so we were pushing the envelope anyway there. I didn't want to get him near to 120. I didn't think that would be fair to him. They let off that inning there with the lefty, and we felt like he was going to hopefully get the lefty out. He didn't, and if he didn't, we were going to Joel. If he'd have got that lefty out, I might have let him throw one more hitter, but he wasn't going to finish the game.
Joe?
Coach, just looking ahead to tomorrow's game, what do you anticipate that matchup being like? I don't know if you had a big chance really yet to look at Maryland and what that game could be like, and just talk a little bit of what we can expect tomorrow night in that matchup. Maryland's
a terrific team, and they've beaten, Florida State. They've beaten Virginia. They have some older guys. They're physical, athletic. They can run in some spots. They can hit for power in some spots. Yeah, it's going to be a tall order for us, and I'm sure we'll get their best shot, and we're going to need to be able to play our best to be able to win. They're a terrific team. They play in a really good league. They beat some good people, so we're going to need to bring it tomorrow to have a chance to win the winners bracket game.